This video is not intended for children under the age of 13 years old. I'm an adult woman, not a child, and if the comments are set off, it's because YouTube did it, not me. Hello, and welcome back. It is me, Margaret Espinosa, a 20-year-old doll collector, who loves American Girl, and importantly for this conversation, is Hispanic. My sister decided, when she asked, what do you want for your birthday? Because you're going to be watching this in or around my birthday. So let me open it early, because I really wanted to take a photo of the doll wearing it on my birthday, who's my mini-me. So this is why you're seeing it before my birthday. But I'll hopefully put a video sewing it on my birthday, if that makes sense. This is Raquel's beach party dress. This dress is a very important milestone, in my opinion, for American Girl of the Year line. And you're like, it's a dress. It can't be that deep. Well, for me it is. I'm Hispanic. Raquel is one of most of the dolls are Mexican, or at least part Mexican within the AG mythos, no matter how you look at it. For Girl of the Years, even if they have a specific ethnic identity, American Girl does not include clothing or accessories that reflect this identity in a meaningful capacity. Raquel marks the first Girl of the Year to have a very specific item in this. This is literally a style of dress that's more common amongst Hispanic people, especially those from Mexico. And this is one from a special part of her story, because I believe her story takes place on my birthday. So when you are seeing this, I will be posting this on like the week Raquel's story takes place, which is like a weird way of phrasing it. I know, and there has to be a better way of saying it, but yeah, there's a reason it's being uploaded right now, is what I'm getting at. This dress is also a lot like one my Hispanic grandfather gave me. He was more like on the white side of Hispanic, and I think I'm really in the middle of white and not white. But for those who care, I'm New Mexican. Raquel is not. Sia is Mexican and indescript white. I want to say that because he's related to Samantha, we never actually know what kind of white Samantha is. So that's why it's a little cryptic there. This dress is what I was always called growing up a summer dress. So this is one of those that your parents or grandparents, in my case usually grandparents, would buy me and my sister every year when we were young. And it was a pretty dress, and you'd wear it to family events. It was somewhat fancy, but not too fancy, because you're just a little kid. And it's a really light, airy fabric that feels so good. Usually cotton. This feels like probably cotton. I don't know how to check that. Also, this is the tag. It's a little gray tag hanging off the side. To be fair, I did start collecting and becoming aware of AG during the gargantuan tag era. But I never knew what this cut was called. I'm not a fashion girly. But I love pink, and I love purple, and I love green. And look how all my favorite colors are on this. Laid out flat. It's just so pretty, and it's so familiar. So my grandfather got my sister a purple dress. It was very similar to this. Once, I believe we wore it to a church thing. I don't remember what it was. And then my sister outgrew it and I grew into it because I'm the younger one. So this just reminds me very strongly of that dress and hanging out with a, at this point, long deceased grandparent. So that's a little special to me. But, hey, to sew you, it has a beautiful bow in the back, so untying this to put on the doll is going to be tragic, but look at that. I will never tie that again. I am so sorry, everybody, on that front. Goodbye, bow. Goodbye. It has Velcro at the back, and I've definitely talked too long without even putting it on a doll, but here's what it looks like on the inside. Seams look fine, keeps that light, airy feeling. I remember, like, the only difference I feel is the dresses nowadays for girls, even of this style, are a lot shorter. But it comes with more than just the dress. We have a hefty pair of shoes. So, there they are. They are a very tall platform. I was told by people who go to beaches that tall platform shoes are actually pretty common. But again, I am not near a beach, and that should be pretty obvious. I don't live near a beach. I'm in New Mexico. We don't really have that kind of beach, you know? But these are really cute. I love the bows. It reminds me a bit of a pair of sandals I probably had at like 7. And considering Raquel's 10, that's pretty appropriate. There's Velcro around the thing. It'll make her so tall that she might not fit in a lot of people's doll displays wearing those sandals. We have, I always forget what material this is supposed to be called, but it's like a woven bag with embroidery and pleather handles. The purple pleather handles are cool. I like the amount of space in that bag. I'm not too sure what you'd actually be storing. It does also have an AG tag. The way this, like, fabric-y material feels, I forget what this is called. But this is super pretty. It's quite, it feels nice. I like how it holds its shape. It's just some aesthetic thing. And then we have a plastic headband. Oh, I said no because I did research it. I've seen this headband in another set. I think it was a summer set, but don't quote me. It might not be summer. It might be a truly me thing. But just a glittery pink plastic headband. I'll be real with you. As a little girl, everyone I knew, every girly girl, I guess, they had a glittery plastic headband, or 20. I was literally, wasn't that long ago, I was hanging out with my nieces, who are a little younger than Raquel, but still, and they literally were wearing glittery headbands that are made of plastic. So I can't say this isn't inaccurate, because parents don't like buying nicer quality ones, because kids lose them. As someone who lost probably dozens of plastic glittery headbands, that were really cheap, it's probably better than losing the expensive one, let's be honest. It's very true to what kids normally wear. And I'm going to be back with it on a doll. For those who are curious, I do not film myself dressing the dolls, because YouTube does not take kindly to me sewing it, and I've had the 2 times I tried, it was a complete fail, and they, like, content ID'd me for no reason. So, you just get to see it on the doll. I'm back. We have Luciana modeling it. Starting at the feet, we have the Sues, which add so much height to the dolls. It is so funny. I think these might be taller than her meat platforms, but I didn't bother to measure to actually confirm if they are. They just feel that way. You can see the embroidery at the bottom of the dress. The dress fits really well. It's very spacious, so I think I can fit this on Marisol. You don't know how cool that is to me, that I could put this on Marisol, potentially. And I should have picked her, but I didn't anticipate this looking like it could fit. So you will see this on a Marisol doll at some point. Not today, but clearly some point. Maybe not, actually. I think I will switch her into this. So he does not have a lot of clothes that fit, so she's going to stare with Raquel if this works. Here's the top. My Luciana's always wearing her necklace because I'm afraid of losing it, but you can see it. Fits really well. It had a really bad looking bow. That's the headband. I, quite frankly, am afraid of this stiff of a headband. It does seem a little bit, scary to use. I don't know. I wanted to get the bag to go on for the photo, but it's not one that, like, stays on her shoulder well. It's supposed to be in her hand, but I didn't want to, like, rubber band it in. You can see it. There's a bag. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Let's come back with it on Marisol. I am back, and I have to note this before I continue. My Marisol is slightly taller, but she fits this. Marisol gets to wear an authentically styled Mexican-style outfit as a Mexican-American. And I love that for her, right, Mari? Wait, what do you call this? For people who like Marisol, would you say this is an absolute win that this outfit fits? Like, come on. That is so rare. She has such a specific body type. It just puts me over the moon to see this, if I'm being honest. So, yeah, girl, you finally get something official from AG Mexican style. It is so nice. And now Josefina's stuff also works great for Marisol, for the record, guys. But if you want to dress her modern, there's a bit of a gap, and this fixes it. Look at my queen. Actually cleaned her the other day. Does she look any better to you guys? I don't know. I got a new magic eraser and was like, ooh, I should clean them up a little. And I don't regret it at all. They look so much better. The girl's much more matte and not shiny from, like, me overhandling or anything. I love my girls. Also, that is her necklace, for the record. That's Marisol's meat necklace. So, that's not with this outfit. Same with Luciana's. It's not with this outfit. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've been Margaret Espinosa. And this is me signing out.